hi there, Cancers. Welcome to your love read for the month of August. So, I'm going to use my pink tarot for beginners deck. All right, I absolutely love it. Pink every day, all day. All right, so let's see here. What is going on, Cancer, for you in your month of August? I feel like you have a lot going on. You probably just started a job. I think you're going through a breakup. Ooh, yeah. Nine of Wands. You definitely just went through a breakup, Cancer. Breakups suck. They're not fun. That's why they're called a breakup. Okay, not a get together. But you know what? You are slowly getting yourself back together little by little. I feel like, you're bandaging yourself up here. You are moving forward. I do feel like you do have support, but I also feel like you're holding back a little bit from, your potential to believe even in love again because you are going through a tough time. Alrighty. I think that there's a plan for you to get back together with this person. I never heard of this method before, but I definitely know what it is that you're trying to say, Cancer. Okay. The Emperor. Yes, we all know the Emperor very well, don't we, Cancer? Okay. This energy is somebody who wants to be an authority, who wants to be in control of their own life, of their own decision making process. Okay. You are the love in your life. Okay, Cancer. You are the light in your life, Cancer. Okay. I don't know why somebody has to try to plan to get back together with you or vice versa. I don't really like that whole energy. Maybe this is somebody you know of, Cancer. But I think that you just went through a breakup. The Sun, yeah. You know what? Going through this breakup was the best thing to ever happen to you, Cancer. I feel like you feel more empowered and less sad. I think you're moving into that phase now where you're like, yeah, this breakup sucked, but it had to happen because it improved my life. It made my life better. It made me stronger. It made me braver. And I think that that's what the Sun energy is saying here. Yeah, judgment. Obviously, you want to be the judge of your own character, of your own self. You don't want other people in control of your own life. Okay, Cancer? That's a big no no. The Emperor is not going to let other people be in control of it. The Emperor is the power, the Emperor is the authority figure. Ace of Cups, yeah. This is because you empowered yourself, because you broke up with this person, you are now feeling better than ever. They feel so just bent out of shape because they did you dirty, they did you wrong, Cancer. But look at all this abundance. Look at all this emotional fulfillment you're getting. Um, yeah, I mean, this is the best, omen sign you can get. Okay, a dove giving you the peace and the hope and the love that you know you deserve in your heart. Okay, because it's entering your cup. The Ace of Cups is definitely a representation here of your heart. Okay, it's giving to yourself what you know you need. Okay, the universe wants you to have what you need, and your ideal partner wants you to have what it knows you deserve, it knows you need. Okay, what some people think you deserve versus what you know you deserve can be two very, very different things. Oh, you know you deserve this. You know you deserve the Ten of Cups, girl. Come on now. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, wow. Honestly, Cancer, I don't know if you ever doubted yourself before or if you ever believed there was no hope, there was no possibility here, but there is hope, there is possibility here. Okay, you have 10 of Cups. This is a happy life, this is a happy family. Okay, um, you're creating this for yourself, you're manifesting this for yourself. It's creating a beautiful gateway, a portal for you to enter into, for you to open your arms to, for you to embrace. There's the children playing down here, there's the parents embracing each other here, you and your life partner, you and your children, you and your inner child, and also I feel like your past self. okay? I feel like maybe when you were a child, you dreamed that things would work out for you in your love life. You would find your Prince Charming, your fairy tale bliss, your Hallmark Channel love story. You know what I'm saying? Like that really is a thought, an idea, and a process that I feel like you can fully express and you can fully explore once you open that door, once you open that portal in your heart. Okay, you have to open your heart up to this, because even though you did just go through a breakup, I don't think it was so severe that you're like, oh wow, this could never happen. I feel like as a result of the breakup, this happened for you. Rainbow portals everywhere, okay? Yes, look, lovers, slay. Okay, you are going to meet your soulmate. This other person was not your soulmate. I think maybe in the past they were your lover, they were your soulmate. I think in the past, you and this person tried to be together. You tried to make it work, but it was really more you putting in effort, you putting in energy, you putting in time, you believing in the possibility of love here, but they were a non believer. Okay. Do not settle for a non believer, please. Okay. The Emperor does not settle for non believers. Oh, yeah. Seven of Wands. Okay. Now, this card to me is, as of late, I think you've reached some, particular individuals that don't want to see you thrive, don't want to see you happy, don't want you to fight to see your sunshine, your rainbow, your light here. You have to put up a block. Okay, you have to put up barriers, because if they're coming at you and they're saying, "Oh, you don't deserve happiness, Cancer. You don't deserve love, Cancer. You don't deserve light, Cancer," that is so far from the truth. All right, you absolutely do deserve love. You absolutely do deserve to find your lover, your soulmate, the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, the person you want to build this Ten of Cups energy with, okay? Look at this. Six of Wands as a result. Once you put up those barriers and say, you know what, that is not my happiness. I'm not going to settle for less than I deserve. I know what I deserve, okay? Once you do that for yourself, Cancer, you're riding in on a horse here. You're a victory here. I feel like when you were a child, how you had this childlike fantasy or vision, you get married one day, you have children one day. I feel like that's what you were taught to believe in, or that's what all the signs from the universe were pointing at you in that direction. And over the years, you've had to go through quite some, you know, treacherous territory in order to get there. You had to go through quite some battles of war, even. I feel like you went to war for yourself and you won. Here you are riding in on your horse, your unicorn, your Pegasus, right? Like you are riding in victorious here, okay, Cancer. And you've won. You've won the awards. You've won the advancements. You've won the achievements because you put yourself out there, okay, Cancer. You didn't just say, "Oh yeah, here I am. I'm available." Nope, side. Just kidding. Not available. Oh, I'm available. Nope, side. Just kidding. I'm not available. Like that's not your game. You're not a player. Okay, Cancer. I want you to stay away from players as well, okay? Because players are not going to help you achieve this Ten of Cups, okay? It's not going to achieve a rainbow portal opening for you if you're a player. Okay, so I don't think you are a player, Cancer, but I'm just saying that in case there's any guys out there watching this that are like, "Oh, I'm a player, I'm a player." Please stay away from my channel. Thank you. Okay. You want to drop that whole facade, okay? And you want to drop any guys that are putting on that facade, okay? Yeah, we've got the Four of Swords here. Okay. There is a time for going to war, going to battle, and then there's a time for rest and recovery. And you've earned your time for rest and recovery. Okay. You are riding steadily toward it. Okay. Towards your time of peace and rest. Okay. Because you've won something here. Okay. You haven't lost anything. The only thing I could say that you lost here is these bad, negative, toxic ass males or masculine energies or distorted feminine energies or whatever that are trying to steal your happiness. They cannot win over the High Priestess. The High Priestess always wins. Yeah, you're the High Priestess here, okay? So what you say is what is going to be done about your love life. Okay, no one else gets to narrate your love life for you or dictate to you how you need to live your life. When it comes to falling in love, sometimes we can't always control that feeling or that urge or that energy that is drawing us into a person. But what we can do is we can set boundaries and rules and standards for ourselves that protect us and let us know and warn us of those famous red flags. Okay, and your past self knows about these red flags, okay, because you've been through it before. And then you're going to move into your victory phase here. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Okay, yeah, you're going to be moving into your victory phase here. Okay, Ace of Swords. All right, you've already won the battle when it comes to your heart. You don't trust just anybody with your heart anymore, right? You trust yourself now. And that's giving you this empowering belief to really trust in your own intuition and trust in your own belief system of what you know to be true to your own heart, to thine own heart, right? Um, right? So we have Six of Swords here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you have to leave a person who is still stuck in the past. Okay. Somebody here is still stuck in the past. They have a shadow energy, karmic energy that they have not dealt with yet. They still feel the need to defend something that is not true. Okay. And that is not the high priestess job, is not to say, okay, wait a second, you aren't making any sense. You know what I'm saying? The high priestess is like, cool, good for you. Like, you already know that this person is lying to themselves. All right. This person is not someone you're going to be able to trust with your heart, because they are protecting this old karmic uh, energy that they feel like they need to protect, or they owe some debt to, or something like that. There's something to do here with like an old karmic energy that this person hasn't worked through yet. They haven't done the shadow work yet. So you don't have to worry about that, because that's not going to affect your happiness. That's not going to affect your 10 of cups in any way. Okay, not in any way, shape, or form. They have not found their 10 of cups yet. They have not found their rainbow yet. Okay, they're still working in lower level, sub level, basement energy. Okay, you've already graduated from that. You've already moved up from that. Alrighty, you're already in your temple of high graces. Okay, you don't need this person to, go to your temple and be like, oh, hey, what's up? Cancer. Let me get some of that. It's like, no. Shield yourself, right? Shield yourself from that energy. Yeah. Three of Wands. All right. There is somebody here looking at you and being like, wow, you are the one that I want. Okay. You're the one that I'm willing to travel all over creation for. Okay. You're the energy that I want to be with. You're the person of my dreams, of my hearts, of my desires. Um, there's a lot of passion here. Okay, Wands brings passion. King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody who is definitely like looking at you like, wow, High Priestess got it. Like, that's what's going on. Alrighty. But the thing is you have to be careful. Regardless of whether this person is offering you like a life of luxury, a life of happiness, a life of success, is there the passion there? Is there the commitment to dive deeper than just material things? Don't get me wrong, material things are great. Material gifts are amazing. I love myself some nice new things every now and then. I love to go shopping, right? I'm a girl's girl. I like that stuff. But girly girl, right? Three of Swords and the Moon. Yeah. Okay, somebody wants you to be prepared for what's to come next, Cancer. Okay, they want you to be aware that heartbreak is real. Betrayal is real. People cheat on their partners all the time. People lie to their partners all the time. You could move in with somebody and then you could find out they're a serial cheater. You could, start dating somebody and say, we want to be exclusive, and then you find out they're being exclusive with other people, or maybe they're not being exclusive with you, but they're being exclusive with somebody else. Okay, you want someone to be only solely committed to you. You're the high priestess energy. You're the intuitive one. You are the seer. You are the future. Okay, you are their future, and they want to be with you. Okay, they're in touch with their more divine feminine energy. Also, you have divine masculine energy here as well that I'm picking up on. Yeah, you've got the devil card. Yeah, the moon energy, the devil in the tower. Yeah, somebody wants you to break up with your past beliefs that you don't deserve love, that you don't deserve to represent yourself and care for yourself in deeply committed ways. Okay, the illusion here is that when you have a dream of somebody, okay, and I'm getting like a vision that you have been standing in front of somebody before, in front of a potential lover, and they reject you. Okay, that's not to say, oh, they reject you because you didn't deserve love. Okay, that's actually not what the lesson is there at all. The lesson there is they reject you because they don't know how to love. Okay, they don't know how to trust in their own intuition. They don't know how to trust in the high priestess. They don't know how to follow their own true gut feelings, third eye. They don't know anything about that. Okay, they are caught up in an illusion that they have to act a certain way or behave a certain way to prove a point. To who? Who are you proving a point to? They don't even know. They are so clueless, okay? They are so reckless with people's hearts. They endanger people's hearts. They do not know how to love and be tender and kind and nurturing. That's why you're getting the devil energy and the tower, because you have to break something up here. You have to break up this toxic. If this is you and you have to break up with this toxic person, then by all means do it. Let them know who's in charge. Let them know who's boss, right? Okay, you are the one that decides how you want to live your life. And if other guys are coming in and saying you're too controlling, oh, you need to have authority too much, blah blah blah, they're not for you. Then you, a guy who is scared of you is not the guy you want to be with. You want to be a guy with a guy who's at the same level of you as you are. That's why this tower moment comes in and the lightning strikes hot, okay? Because when the passion of you and your real true person are meant to get together, your soulmate, and you're supposed to be together, lightning will strike fast, okay? All will fall, all will fail, because you and your person finally got together. And there's nothing in the world that can break the two of you up, okay? You're not linked by any like toxic chains or karmic bad energy, okay? You bring out the fire and the passion within each other, okay? You are two unstoppable forces, okay? And together you can bend and shape reality. Justice. Yep. You get to balance the scales with this person because you both deserve love. You both deserve each other and you want to be with each other, and you want to bring harmony and balance to the universe, to your world, to everything that you do, everything you say, everything that you touch. It's like karmic justice isn't just about, oh, somebody did you wrong years ago and now you're finally getting what you deserve. Uh, you've already gotten what you deserve. It's already pre-written, okay, in your destiny, in your book of destiny, okay? I'm getting like also like book of shadows here. Okay, you're writing your own will into the universe. You're manifesting your own heart's desires. And justice is like, keep doing it, girl, because I am bringing you in that abundance. I'm bringing you in those messages. Yeah, exactly. Two of Cups. Yeah, the Hierophant, Queen of Cups, the world. I mean, it's here. It's been written. Okay, your messages of coming in, your messages of enlightenment, your messages of abundance, your messages of success. Okay, everything you do and say is going to be exemplified because you are exemplifying it. Once when you fall in love with somebody, it isn't just like, oh, I fell in love with somebody, we lived happily ever after. It's like you lived a happily life every single day. Happily life. You lived happily every day. Okay. I don't speak proper English, obviously. But anyways, that's okay. So yeah, you have the Nine of Swords. Somebody is waking up with bad dreams, nightmares. This person, they left you so sad. Okay, they left you so feeling so hurt about, like, so feeling so betrayed. Now it's coming back to bite them in the ass because they're waking up next to, guess what? Nobody. They're waking up alone. They have no one there to help them out, to get them through the day because they didn't help you. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay, you got the King of Wands, you got the Two of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, the Queen of Cups, she's not playing here. She's like, I'm gonna protect you, girl. I got this. Your world is safe. You are safe. You are loved. You're going to see signs from the universe, synchronicities, that you are being emotionally fulfilled with this relationship that you've now entered into. This is relationship with yourself. This is relationship with your future self. This is relationship with your past self. You're not holding any judgments against you. You're saying, you know what? I know what I deserved, and now I'm about to get it. End of story. End of story. Okay, King of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this guy, he clearly wants to be with you. Okay, he has a lot of passion for you. He has a lot of drive to be with you, to spend time with you. He makes you his number one on his, on his list of things to do. You're the first person he calls, the first person he lets know, hey, like, what's up? How are you doing? How are you feeling today? He cares about you. All right, so yeah, I mean, King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. I mean, obviously, Knight of Pentacles, the world, and the Hierophant, okay? So, your Knight of Pentacles wants to protect you as well. They want to bring you an offer of some kind. Maybe they're going to offer you, a relationship. They're going to say, you know what, let's take this to the next level. Let's make this serious. Like, I want to be part of your world, Cancer. Okay. Um, so that is very much a possibility. And your Hierophant, last but not least, bringing you peace. Okay. Bringing you balance here, bringing you harmony here, saying, you know what, like, if you are going to showcase yourself in a certain way where you have standards and you're trusting your intuition and you're believing in yourself, Cancer, then that is the biggest, hugest transformation possible, especially after just going through a breakup. Even if you went through a breakup, you're not going to let that keep you from your success, from your peace, from your spiritual journey. Honestly, the Hierophant's like, you have got this down to a T, okay? And it's also like the universe's way of saying, I bless this union. Maybe it's marriage, maybe it's, you getting that blessing, from, whoever it is you need the blessings from. But it's another way of saying, you know what, like, this is a spiritually grounded, serious relationship that you have with yourself, but not just with yourself, but moving forward, you're going to seek out in a partner, and hopefully they're on the same level as you, because that's what you really need to have a successful relationship, Cancer, is somebody who meets you at your level. Okay, so that is my message for you. Love and light always. Stay true to yourself, okay, Cancers? Thanks for watching. Bye.